What up, everybody? My name's Impractical, and welcome back to Sonic Speed Simulator. Today, we're going to be going over an amazing glitch, trick, method, whatever you want to call it. Whole point is we got a brand new exploit to be using in the game. We're going to be getting infinite rail grind points and also leveling up our character the fastest way without any red star rings. Now on screen you're going to be seeing the old method. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the auto run hoverboard glitch method. Yes, we do this many times, and I made a whole video describing how this is the best method to level up your characters in Sonic Speed Sim. Well, that is no longer the case thanks to the hunt. Now in the game we have a better and faster method. So here I am hopping into the portal, and I'm going to show you guys exactly where to go. So right here in this central location in Diamond Terminal, we need to get upper levels. I don't care either the third or the second floor, but just get out there. If you have a super character, you can just fly up there. It's pretty, looks like I got a little stuck. It's pretty easy, trust me. All you need to do is just fly up there, and there you are. Later on, I'll show you another method to get up there by walking, but you need to be here. You need to equip your hoverboard either by pressing the C key on your keyboard, the left on the D-pad, or if you're using a mobile, there's usually a touch icon for hoverboard. So let's equip our hoverboard. Oh wait, what? I got the Charmy B board on. My God, he's too huge for this. Okay, I'm gonna need to yeah, let's speed this up along. There we go. Okay. We can push out a little more. Okay, so if you guys are noticing this, I am not dropping speed at all. I am still going, and you're maintaining speed the entire time. Now, what makes this method amazing is, one, there is no drop in speed. Two, speed will continuously increase as long as your energy is refilling and you can boost. Now, you can do this with the hoverboard or without the hoverboard. It is a fast and surefire method for leveling up your character or completing those rail grind point quests in a record time. Okay, so we did a little bit of a jump cut, but yeah, this is where we at now with 10,000 speed. The game is kind of bugging out. Let me see if I could do this with another character. Like, I'm now having an idea. What if I could just train multiple accounts at once? How many instances can I open up? Let's test this out. All right, I got OBS open, so you guys are seeing my screen. Don't mind the perspective. I got an ultra wide. It's pretty funky. So anyway, we're gonna be looking at this entire screen. Wow, this is getting nuts. So that's what it looks like from the alt's perspective. Huh, you can kind of see on the left side of the screen I'm still bugging out a bit. But okay, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get up there if you don't have a super character that can fly, obviously. This is kind of the best path to take. There's a rail that shoots you up there. Don't mind the jitteriness going on in the background. I am still spinning, my God. So this method is obviously insane. The fact that I might be able to get 2 instances running is what's pretty crazy. Yeah, so once you get off the rail, you go down here, make a right into here, then make a left, and there you go. And this is what it looks like from the top's perspective. That is pretty wild to see. Okay, so Omega's now going to be on his hoverboard, and it's his turn to grind up and get to speed. So let's get Omega to speed and see how long that takes. All right, we're almost there. Jesus Christ. So I'm sorry guys, but this is nuts. I'm a little sleep deprived getting out of work right now, but just doing this it's oh my God, this is just nuts to see. Wow, we have a problem here. I don't even know what to do. Probably should do another one, right? So let's hop in again with a third alt account and see how far we can push this, because this is getting pretty nuts. Now this is another alt account because I forgot the password for the other third alt account I had, so I guess this is my 4th alt account. I do these stuff for mostly videos and experimenting to see how it is for free-to-play players when they struggle for new quests, to get their perspective, because honestly people don't tailor their videos to free-to-play players. So this is why I make a bunch of alts. Wow, I forgot how slow it is just to walk. Man, this is gonna be rough. Am I gonna get all my levels just from doing this? I mean, that'll be pretty nuts if that's all. Wow, that's what it looks like up there. Jesus. That's a mess. That's a big mess up there. Okay, let's get straight up there, guys. Okay, I should be up here now. Wow, they look like they're just spinning around the lasers. Pretty wild. Okay, so I don't have any stamina childs equipped. This is again a brand new account, nothing, not even a hoverboard. You can still build up speed, but it will take you quite some time. With stamina childs, fast friends, or even a stamina trail, if you have something like that, it can help speed this up a lot. Now the bigger issue is it's going to take quite a while to get up there, but it looks like I am going to be getting levels from this through the steps. Sadly, I should have traded a skin to this alt so that way they could, and some chows too. Okay, so this might be a crazy method just for power leveling if your device can handle it. Honestly, I doubt anybody's going to be doing this on a phone or a tablet, but if your PC can handle you running multiple instances of Roblox running at crazy 10,000 speeds, then go nuts. Trade all your stuff over and have it running for like about 12 hours. Because before I used to keep it running for days with an auto clicker. Now I don't have to have an auto clicker. It could just sit here indefinitely. So this also circumvents the whole AFK thing, which is pretty nuts if you think about it. Just how far you can go. We're talking about, I don't even know how fast this method is. It's honestly, it's a lot faster than the auto run glitch, okay, with the hoverboard. So that one took me about 4.5 days to get a character from 1 star all the way to 6. This is gonna, man, I think if we can get this finding the right speed that we need to have the character on, because you can get past 10,000. If we can find the right speed to get the character on and how to calculate it, we can probably get this working where we will only need either 24 hours or just 2 days to max out a character. And if your PC is strong enough to handle it, you can probably max out 4 or 5 characters, depending on how many instances you have open, at the same time, which is just insane when you think about it, because we're talking about power leveling at the fastest rate possible. Can we do 4? Guys, I swear I probably am gonna set my PC on fire at this point because this is, oh my god, this is yeah, but this is what I'm talking about. Having power grinding and power leveling multiple accounts at the same time. Man, I could start up a whole service. Just pay me 1,000 red star rings and I'll be here leveling up your character for like, give me 1,000 red star rings for 24 hours. Honestly, no, I'll probably make the service way too cheap. Do not take me seriously, guys. I am not coming out with a service for this. This is not going to be a thing, but this is also the insanity. I'm loving this too much because it's just, man, this is bugging out. Okay, let's go the opposite direction. And of course, we're going to speed it up. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I will let you guys to know you're going to be dealing with a speed cap when it comes to just rail grinding. Okay, I think it's at most 650. It can't exceed past that. At some point, you're going to get capped for just regular rail grinding. Now, when it comes to the hoverboard, no, you can go as fast as you want. As of now, I have not touched the max speed cap for a hoverboard. In fact, I'm pretty sure you can get up to 28,000 or even beyond that. Okay, let's go over some notes I have. Okay, 1, this method does work across all platforms. I've tried it on PC, console, and on my mobile devices. It works. 2, there is some conflicting information. Now, talking with people on the Discord, I've noticed that there is some folks claiming that it doesn't work for them. Some saying because they're in an old server, some saying because they're in a new server. Others saying that it don't work because they're on mobile. Some saying it does work because they're on console. Again, I've tried this across all platforms, both old, new servers, private servers, and again, PC, mobile, console, all that stuff. I tried everything and it works. Now, I don't know the reasoning why it works consistently for me compared to everybody else, but I've tried everything and it's been going, with no issue 100% of the way. Now, the other issue I would like to note is that going past certain speeds will cause steps not to be counted. Now, this is something that you might possibly run into. I don't know what is the general ballpark for speeds to be counted. This whole thing could be just because, again, you're going so fast the game is not going to register in the game. I know some players have noted that at 28,000 speeds it still works, which is pretty crazy, but again, it works. Now, another issue you may run into is hardware limitation. We're talking about the fact is that you're on a mobile device, you can't be doing this for that long, or if your PC can't handle you running multiple instances at that speed. Okay. And then the final thing to note is possible ban/method removal. Remember, this method was introduced for the hunt. Diamond Terminal is not going to stay there forever. So in 2 weeks time, this will be removed, or they might just patch this out altogether in between the event. So this method might not work anymore. Now, again, the possible ban, I know Roblox hates multiple instances or multiple alt accounts, so I don't know the extent of this, but this is just something to be aware of, because if you plan on running, again, multiple accounts, you might run into this issue. All right, let's focus on the tips and tricks to optimize this method. Okay, the first one we're going to start with is stamina. Stamina is super key when it comes to this type of exploit. You're going to want to make sure you have as much stamina as equipped as possible. If you don't have a supersonic fast friend, which has the most stamina in the game, or a high heavy stamina character, you're gonna need to go use other things. Okay, we're talking about trails that have stamina on it, even chows you have to probably substitute with. Again, this method is for you to level up your characters as fast as possible. We get that it works with rail grind points, and I'm pretty sure you don't need all the excessive stamina to complete that in record time, but you will need it to complete maxing out your character in record time. So stamina, big one to consider. The other thing to consider, again, is the fact is fast friends. Fast friends, yes, I know I mentioned supersonic, but fast friends have a special step enchantment. When maxed out, they give you an additional steps for every step you take. And if you have all 5 equipped that are maxed out, you're talking about being able to level at a faster pace compared to someone without fast friends. So star 6 fast friends are very crucial when it comes to how long it takes for you to max out your character in this method. Another thing we need to consider is the fact account progression. As you guys saw, I have 1 instances running of me with a free-to-play account that has not gotten the hoverboard, and that is a big limitation. The speed was capped off, he couldn't go any faster. Unfortunately, I couldn't even get it to 1,000. So that lets me know that this method, in order to speed it up a lot, we're gonna need the hoverboard. So if you're a brand new player and you have not gotten a hoverboard, well, you're gonna have a rough time. So you're gonna need to either try to get it from the race shop or buy it from a podium, and that is the only way for this to work. Okay, I gotta show you guys what happens when you unequip the hoverboard. You get launched. Now that's pretty nuts. Would be kind of cool if I could figure out a way to store this speed like speedrunners do. They kind of have this method where they store the speed on a character and then launch it doing a certain command, and then they go at blitz speed. Imagine doing that for races. Be pretty nuts. Okay, let's do a progress report. Right now we have Neometal on screen. That's how much I've gotten since he's been released. Not bad, all things considered. I know at some points I had to deal with a slow issue because I decided to push him past the 28 limit. So I'm not sure what the exact sweet spot is. But again, as you guys can see, it is a pretty fast method. And I'm pretty sure this is my result after an hour of doing this. So looking at the results, it's not bad with all things considered. Neometal on my main account being ran the longest, and every account just additional added on while making this video, showing that how little it's gone just for a short amount of time. Now for free to play accounts that are just brand spanking new, it will take some time, especially without that stamina or hoverboard or fast friends equipped. So yeah, it does make a big difference when you have those items with this method. All right, that is it. We are done. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this video. I know it's a little bit longer than usual, but this is such a fun exploit to talk about and the potential it holds for your account, especially for speeding up progression. Hopefully it stays for the full 2 weeks so that way we can take advantage of it. I know I will. And yeah, I hope you guys are able to use this method for the most. Okay, so my name's Impractical. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't so already. Comment down below your thoughts on this method, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.